Hey, how are you? I'm Shaylee, and I'm here to help you make more money through paid ads and social media. So I specialize in three key areas. The first one is lead generation through paid advertising, either in Facebook or Instagram. The second one is Zapier and ManyChat and go high level automation and nurturing. And the third one is marketing consultant for personal brands, online business, coaches, and course creators. Okay. And a little bit more about me and my experience. So I manage advertising budgets from $1,000 per month to up to $50,000 per month, working with dozens of clients across North America, the US, Canada, and Europe. I speak Spanish and English, so I can work with clients in Spain, but also in Latin America, in Mexico, Colombia, etc. I hold an MBA from the Barcelona Business School. And I'm really passionate about connecting people with outstanding services and products they actually need. And I specialize in crafting effective marketing strategies that drive real results. And now, what do I think paid advertising is more effective than organic content? So with paid ads, you have control over three key areas. The first one is detailed targeting. You can decide the exact audience you want your ads to reach, meaning gender, age, location, interest, and that gives us a lot of control about who actually sees our ads and how our money is actually spent. The second one is faster results. You literally, if you have like a proper ad, you can start getting leads from day one. And it's very predictable because once you know your CPL, your cost per lead, then you can either start adding more money to scale or down scale if you're on vacation or something. So it's way easier to automate and have control over the entire funnel from the beginning to the end. Whereas with organic content, you don't have control practically over anything. And even if you don't get followers, that doesn't automatically means that all of your followers are gonna see your content. So basically it's less controllable, it's free, it's cheaper, but at the end of the day, time is money. So I prefer to focus on strategies that actually work right away. Now, the type of clients that I work with are basically service providers and B2C businesses, meaning lawyers, med spas, healthcare, for example, dentists, chiropractors, brick-and-mortar businesses, installations like roofing, shower installation, house remodeling, gym owners, fitness professionals, even planners. But the key is that they provide a service, like a high quality service, and it's a high ticket product, right? The type of clients I don't work with at the moment are e-commerce and dropshipping, startups or new business with new ideas that hasn't been validated yet, corporations, B2B businesses, and new agencies. So that's my specialty. Now, my paid advertising services, what do they include? Basically, I will focus on the campaign setup for both Instagram and Facebook, research and audience testing. If you already have ads set up from before, or if you already have campaigns running, I will audit them first. And then based on my findings, I will create a new strategy and what we can optimize for the next month. Then ad creation, usually the images are going to be provided for you, and I can collaborate with the design team based on the ideas I have for the ads. I manage installing the pixel, ads creation, cost optimizations, and the maintenance and retargeting campaigns. So I can handle everything from A to Z. That way we can move faster. Here are some case studies. For example, I was working with this lawyer and we were able to get really low CPL in New York, like $3 per lead. And they were providing immigration services. This one is another case study for coaching services. We were able to lower the CPL from $10 to $1 in less than a month. She was running a free challenge, so she wanted more people into her challenge. This is a third client, is a med spa in Miami. We were able to have a 300% ROI for a higher ticket beauty treatment. So they do sculptures, vivace, they do anything related with weight loss. And actually we were able to overcome Facebook restrictions, because when you advertise health services, they have a lot of restrictions regarding the words that you can use, the ads that you can show. So we had to be very careful about that, and we were able to get really good results with this client. We were using HubSpot. Here's in the description from HubSpot, because we can connect HubSpot with Facebook ads, but then later on we moved to Go High Level. So that's what we're using right now. So if you're looking to set up Go High Level, that's something that I can also help you with. Here are some client reviews. I work managing their ads. And now about the ManyChat and Zapier services. So what we encounter is that sometimes the clients will land on our clients' inbox or WhatsApp or whatever they're using, and they don't have like a proper follow-up sequence. So in order to solve this issue, we started using some automations with ManyChat and now with Go High Level as well. It's basically about creating nurturing sequences so your client understand a bit more about what you're doing, what you do before they actually purchase. And you don't have to do the process manually, it's all automated. And especially with AI, were able to also improve the scripts and what we say. So basically we have views, then engagement, then the leads. For the leads, we can either show the case studies, pre-qualifying questions, checklists, freebies. That way they understand a little bit more about what we do. And finally, once they're ready and once they're at the right stage of the funnel, we have a sales representative or the direct client actually coming in and talking with the lead so they can close it. Here's, for example, a case study we have for a nurturing sequence for organic content. This was a relatively big account, so we were able to get a lot of comments with good CTR and a good open rate for our freebie. Then we have nurturing sequences on ManyChat for the paid advertising campaigns that we have. So, for example, we get a lead from Meta, then we inform the BA of the client about the ad, then we have a control over a spreadsheet, then we add them to email marketing campaign that we have going on, and then also the text message sequence. That way the lead is more qualified by the time they reach the call, and they understand a little bit more about the process, so you don't have to qualify that yourself. And here are over 3,000 nurture leads. And we have like all of the data for each. The third service that I can help you with is business and marketing strategies and consulting for online brands. So I also have my own personal brand in Spanish, all about the remote work. So I can also advise other personal brands, course creators, coaches who are looking to grow their audience as well. My usual approach and what I teach is helping them use like a binary wheel strategy and how they can automate those comments and those interactions and engagement to actually drive clients. So we convert views into leads and then paying clients. We've generated over like practically, well, it's over 6 figures now at the time, but we were able to generate 6 figures with course sales. Here's the binary strategy, some of the results, 1 million views, 200,000, 500,000, etc. And then we were also able to increase our history views with some tweaks. So we went from 400 to 7 views on average to 4,000 to 5,000. Here is how it looks on the sequence that we have. So based on, we have like pre-qualifying questions at the beginning, then based on the interaction, we send them more information, either testimonials or a little bit more about ourselves and our services. So this part is about really understanding your avatar. And once we understand it, we can create a proper sequence that is actually gonna convert them. Here are some of the open rates that we have. We also have a team who goes through the messages every day to make sure that they're well responded. Here we have some client reviews and endorsements. And yeah, so basically my 5-step approach to client collaborations is first you book a consultation call with me where we go over where you are in your journey, how can I help you with, what type of a roadblock have you faced so far, why are you looking to use Facebook ads right now, and how we can work together. Then I will write for you a personalized proposal based on what you're actually looking for. I will address your needs and the type of campaign that you want to run. Then once we decide that, we can start working together and I will come up with a strategy and budget allocation. I will adapt to what you have. I usually try to be very careful with my client's budget. That's my main priority. Like I like to do different tests at the beginning, but being very careful making sure that the resources are directed and allocated to the best performing assets. Like I don't like to put too much budget in something that doesn't work. Like I like to understand a little bit more of the behavior of those initial ads. And once I see, okay, which one is working, which one is not, then we will put more budget into that. Then we will review our KPIs. We will see, okay, which ads is performing the best, which ads is actually bringing us clients and leads, and we'll optimize based on results. Like I'm a really data-oriented person, so I try to take action and move based on what the data is telling me to make, and that way we can maximize your business results. I live by this quote. I love it. Is growth is never by mere chance. It's the results of forces working together. It's by 𝗪𝗪𝗙𝗘𝗦, and I do believe in collaborative work. So the clients that I choose to work with are very selective. Like I want to make sure that we have a partnership over time rather than a one-time thing. So that's what I focus on, and I feel that is the more we are on the same page, the better results we get. And yeah, let me know if you want to work together. I'm really open to hear about your projects, about your businesses, about your work, what you do, how you help people. If you want, you can reach out to Upwork directly or just send me a message here to this email. But yeah, looking forward to collaborate and we'll see you in a Zoom meeting, hopefully. Bye. Have a good day.